The heart of Transylvania. This part of the world is haunted with history and lore, but the tale of Dracula isn't the only epic legend. At the base of the Carpathian Mountains is the town of Sibiu, home to a Hard Enduro fairy tale of sorts. This is the epic story of Red Bull Romaniacs.
Romaniacs is probably one of my favorite races, 4 days of really good riding, and I just can't wait to get racing underway.
Oh my God.
It begins 15 years ago when former professional snowboarder Martin Feinademitz founded an event that evolved into the world's hardest extreme enduro rally. As Romaniacs has grown, so too has the legend of only a few select riders who have ever taken the title.
I don't know. How can you make something that heavy?
The silent assassin Graham Jarvis has won Romaniacs an unprecedented 6 times, with his most recent win in 2017.
Well, I can't believe it. I won it 6 times, more than I can ever dreamt of, really. I can't believe it, really. It's just an incredible experience. I was just happy to get to the finish as well. You go through a lot of emotions throughout the 4 days, but getting to the finish, I'm so tired. I just can't feel anything. I just want to get a beer, sit down and relax.
Johnny Walker won it twice, Andreas Lettenbichler once. The complete list of champions consists of only 3 other names: Chris Birch, Michel Gall, and the very first Romaniacs champion, 3-time winner Cyril Dupree. Now, halfway through the inaugural West season, current leader UK's Walker is looking to widen the gap on German Manuel Lettenbichler and UK's Billy Bolt, who are fighting for second, and Romania is the battleground. Day 1 of Red Bull Romaniacs consists of a prologue down the main street of Sibiu, which will determine the starting order on the first day of the rally. There are 4 days of insane rally action in total, where riders, depending on skill level, compete in gold, silver, bronze, and iron classes. Any rider can take part in whatever class they want. Even amateurs could ride with the pros in gold class if they thought they were up to the task, though we don't recommend it. All classes generally cover 100 to 200 kilometers of terrain per day and include a mandatory break of 20 minutes at each service point. When it's done, riders will have battled through a brutal, bone-breaking total ride time of 6 to 8 hours.
An adventure, that's what I'm looking for. I hope it's not too extreme.
The off-road is a race against the clock. Each day consists of epic rides over countryside, twisting forest runs, intense mountain climbs, and insane rocky downhills that sometimes have serious consequences. Certain sections of the track have ominous names like Long Walk and No Way Out to indicate just how challenging Romaniacs can be. Day 2 is often considered to be the most difficult day of the race. It takes serious focus, strength, and determination to finish this part of the race, and this year it will be more difficult than ever. For the first time, the rally will explore a completely new area on off-road days 2 and 3, delivering trails and some of the highest altitudes in the history of the event. Red Bull Romaniacs is hard on the riders and the machines. It's often said that part of the race is won in the workshop, and having solid mechanics who are familiar with the terrain and know the needs of the bikes and their riders is essential. It's a hard-fought fight that will separate the men from the boys. In the end, one rider will continue the legend, crossing the finish line first, sitting atop the pack as the winner of the 2018 Red Bull Romaniacs.
Deep inside, just to even finish this race is a massive achievement.
All in all, it's a pretty gnarly event.
Do you have to be a maniac to take part in Romaniacs? It certainly can't hurt. You can watch all the explosive enduro rally action at round 4 of the World Enduro Super Series on Red Bull TV. The heart of Transylvania. This part of the world is haunted with history and lore, but the tale of Dracula isn't the only epic legend. At the base of the